The green room. The new network. Over a year of relentless work. Over a year of laughter, of family, of all the minutiae that would bore most people, but to us is exciting and makes it all worthwhile. The people. That's what it's about. That's what keeps us here. We may start only knowing one person, only being invited by someone we've worked with before, and we end with a group, a family that I couldn't imagine doing anything without. And the friendships come in the most unexpected places. The new network. A culmination of sorts, but a beginning. Some of us are new to the craft of storytelling. Some of us have been making this our life's work for 20 plus years. We embrace each other. We embrace the craft. We embrace the workshops led by Avi Klein, who isn't doing enough. He does workshops 4 times a week for us, planning each lesson so intricately so that we can become better storytellers, better hosts, and better people. Ideas flowing not only from his mind, but from all of us working together. From Arizona to California to Texas and Tennessee and Wisconsin and New York. I'm sure I'm forgetting someplace. Arkansas! Arkansas, how could I forget you? Our paths could not have crossed if Avi hadn't brought us all together. He's very selective about who he works with, bringing in only the best. Now that doesn't mean that they need years of toil and torture. It means they need to be good people. People who care about each other, who care about the craft, who want this. There are those on the outside who will never support this, who will say we're going to flounder and fail and leave our tears on the floor. But we haven't failed because we're here. We've already done it. And we're only going to get better. What started as a supernatural story of a lake and a celebrity tournament of 64. What started as a way to bring artists together, to still be able to work in a time when interaction wasn't allowed, when every known conceivable way to practice this craft was shut down. But the world needed art. The world needed laughter and love and to forget for a little while. And so, the green room was born. The green room. Before I became involved, it was airing at sometimes the most random times, 2 people watching, and it's exploded. It's exploded so much we had to create our own network to encompass everything that the green room is. So you'll get to know us. You'll get to know the storytellers behind the craft. You'll get to know the storytellers beyond what you see on Facebook every Saturday night at 8 p.m. But that little piece of magic that became Saturday nights at 8 p.m. won't leave. It won't be bottled up. It's going to spread. It's going to spread further and wider than we could ever imagine. Because that little piece of magic lives inside of me. And lives inside of you. And lives inside of anyone watching. Because this is a journey that couldn't even begin without the love of storytelling. And the love of storytelling with others. So, Howard Collado, thank you for having me audition. Thank you for your brilliance. The way your mind works in these artistic frames is the most amazing. I don't even know what to call it. I don't want to say thing, but there is no tangible word for what your artistic, creative mind does. Miranda the Fourth, for encouraging, for being a great team member and scene partner. We bring out the best in each other. Mindy Red, who's gotten her entire family involved. Who's so much more than what we see. If I could have a world of Mindy Reds, we might be able to accomplish world peace. And John, supportive, supportive and loving to the end. The epitome of a great partner. Jamie Sparling, wouldn't want to be here without you. You navigate these 2 worlds so well. And your passion and understanding speaks to me. Eric Heron. What can I even say? You came on board, attempted something you never thought you would, and you thrive at it. You're there, and you want us to succeed, and not just for you, but for all of us, and especially for Avi, who brought us all together, and who I know is a very special person to you. Phil Donahue. If I could be on set with you for the rest of my life, I would be in heaven. Watching your work, hearing your work. That one scene where we were tied up back to back and I couldn't see you was breaking my heart because I could hear everything you were doing and I just had to see your face. And when I saw it, it was so much better than I could have even imagined. You are a joy, and we love having you around. LeJan and Joe began as fans, began a review show, fully part of this team. We appreciate all you've done to bring us to the masses. Brian Clark, who wants to have the best show on the new network, who wants to be the best at everything, who's humble and brave, and sits beside us as we're all on the same level. A true friend. Truly, Julie. So glad you've joined us. I couldn't imagine doing this without you and your insights into the world. And your family are going to be so lovely. I know everyone's going to fall in love with you too. Fred Ottman, still waiting to go skipping around in the park with you. It's gonna happen. Better happen. Kelly White, you've proven yourself intelligent and a pretty good debater, even if you did lose on broccoli. Looking forward to seeing much more from you because you have so much more to give. Gina Marie, or Megan. We seem to have been connected from the beginning of this. I believe we even auditioned together. Remember Rats? I certainly do. Your focus is the best I've ever seen. You can stare into my soul. You're another that if I could be on set with you every day, I would be in heaven. Avi Klein, the mastermind. You keep bringing out more and more from us. You can see exactly what we need to work on, what we need to do to be better storytellers, what we need to do to relax. You've created this group that's become well, we call each other a family, but if there's something greater than that, you've created that. You created this magic. We work to put it on, but without your ideas, we'd probably still be wondering how artists would have ever survived the height of COVID-19. But you did it, and you keep finding new ways to keep us and the viewers enthralled. And you've opened up entire new worlds of what can be done and what will be done in the future. Every storyteller's dream is to have their own show, to be a star. Using that term rather loosely. And for some, that may be the ultimate goal. And for some, like me, we may just want to succeed at what we studied and what we love and what we do best. And so being a star, as we think of it, isn't the ultimate goal. But we're here. We've created our own shows, put together on a network that includes not only green roomers, not only this diverse field of up-and-coming talent, which we say only because we haven't been discovered yet. Oh, but we have the talent. Working alongside well-known names from so many different fields. Already, more opportunities than I ever could have imagined have been created from this project. I can't wait to see how much further it goes. Because the Green Room, the new network, this path has made the unthinkable real. Suppose there are several literary and musical theater quotes I could get into now. What is it that Lewis Carroll says? If you think there's a certain number of impossible thoughts that Alice's dad thinks before breakfast. And Man of La Mancha. To dream the impossible dream. Well, I've jumped it. And I've met the people who are going to help me make it come true. Because it takes a community. You can't do it by yourself. You'd fall apart. This impossible dream has come true. And now I can move on to bigger and better dreams. And it's all thanks to the new network. So thank you, Avi Klein, for keeping me on this journey. I am so excited to see where it leads.